I'm going to do a review for Super Troopers 3. Are you guys ready for it?
Since it's the neck, it's best to suck it out.
Check it out. Barbara, that's my mom! Fucking idiots.
I went to go see this today. Some of you may have never heard of a Super Trooper. Well, back in the day, there used to be people who would rally up all their dollaroos, and they would work real hard, and they would make a unique movie that was a comedy. And there was this group of people when I was like just growing up, you know, like I remember it was like when I was in middle school and high school. This came out, the first movie came out like when I was in middle school. And it's kind of a classic in some ways. It's not that great of a movie, but the characters are so good in that first movie. And the chemistry between everyone is so visible on screen that it makes for a kind of special movie. And, you know, somehow a couple of years ago, they made what's it called? They made a sequel. And yesterday, the third Super Troopers movie came out. The first movie, I think, was about, I'm pretty sure it was a drug bust for like some weed or something. Second movie, I don't even remember what it was about. But this third movie actually has a subtitle. It's called Super Troopers 3, Farva's Wedding. And here's this movie. I'm going to talk about it loose and open because 5 minutes into this movie is like, it's like the movie was trying to set a challenge for itself. Can I be the most obvious fucking movie ever and still be enjoyable? This movie seeks to find that question out, dude. You know, I think that the first movie was kind of silly, but it was grounded. This one has gone, they are jumping the shark. They're really like, they're going for it. And I think that they just had a bunch of stuff that they wanted to do. But I'm getting ahead of myself. What is Super Troopers 3 about? Well, the troopers have a new recruit, a new rookie that they love. And as the movie opens up, this rookie is hanging out with a couple of these troopers, and the main guy who I don't know the names of any of these characters. They call him Thorny, but he Jay Chaxandar. I met him one time. He's like the director, and he's the lead in this movie, and he's waiting for his sister to come through. And as his sister's coming through, a car is behind his sister and runs her off the road. And, as soon as that happened, the cops are there. They're on the way. But who's the first one there? Farva. And she falls in love with him because he saved her life, dude. And then for the rest of the movie, you gotta wonder, man, who ran her off the road? But either way, she's happy, I guess. Look, and then there's like some guys from maybe the last movie who were dealing drugs, and they're back in this. I don't know. It seemed like they were coming back. I don't remember. And they're doing something else, and they have moved on. They're the ones that are driving the car, and one of them is played by the Deep. This is like, to say that this movie's predictable is a bit of an oversimplification, but it's pretty obvious everything that's going to happen. There are like punchlines that have a little bit of a twist on them that you're not expecting. Overall, I think that most people would kind of find this dull, but I like these actors. I like these characters. Some of them, I feel like the writing was not there and the bits were weak. But other guys, I like to see, what they were doing there. And there was some stuff that was kind of funny. I don't think this movie's very good. I would probably say it's the weakest of all of them. I don't think that this really, I think it's very bold of them to release a movie like this in theaters. I think that this is the definition of like something that should be like a TV movie. But at the same time, I appreciate that this is a movie and it's not a TV show. That they made a movie and they released it in theaters. It's not a bad looking movie. I think that it's very competently done. I think Jay Chaxandar is a great director. I just don't think that the material is that great, and I think they could do better. And there's going to be more, so I hope that they cook something up. I really hope they do something special. This one was kind of, if they're setting the way for how things are going to go, they're going to go to space eventually. Like, I think that the goal is for Super Troopers to become like a parody of what's it called? Of Fast and the Furious. And I'm okay with that, but it's funny that he says Tokyo Drift in this, because we're kind of, even though I like Tokyo Drift, we're kind of at like those middle sequel level right now. Like, Fast and Furious 4 sucks. You know what I mean? And I think that this is one of the weakest entry in this franchise, but it's all right. I've seen comedies that I find annoying and like super shitty, and like maybe I'm too generous with comedies, but I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Broken Lizard is like To Be Happy Madison, but I'd rather watch them than another grown-ups movie. I think that they need their Danny DeVito, who I thought you'd think would be Brian Cox. And you want to know the craziest thing? This movie ended with them saying Super Troopers 4. It's happening. Like, they full on set it up. And I'm not even mad at it. Like, I went in with low expectations, and it was about what I expected, It would have been nice to have been surprised, but it was all right. They really expect this to do well in the box office. I think that the box office is so weird right now that, they don't know what will work. And I think people are more incentivized to go to the movies these weeks. So, like, I could see how someone would be like, man, everyone's so excited about all these other movies. People are going to want to go see shit. So let's throw this out there. I posted a clip of, like, not as the real thing, just as myself, saying, because I normally take pictures, of a poster or something before I see a movie. And the theater was empty, you know? Devils Wear Prada 2, I think, yeah, both of those movies did good. Scary Movie 6 and Devil Wears Prada. But I was alone in the theater when I walked in. But before the movie started, I would say 10 or 11 people walked in. And it was probably, I think it was like a 50-person theater. So it was a smaller screen. But I liked it. You know, like, it's something to throw on. It's not bad. I've seen worse comedies. I liked it. Any of you guys seen these movies? I haven't seen the second one in years. I remember seeing it in theaters, thinking it was all right. There might be a review of me on the internet talking about it. I don't remember what I think of it at all. But this one, it's all right. I'll tell you, you know why I was happy to go see this movie? And everyone will back me up on this. This movie I was excited to see, dude, because I was not going to see The Ice Cream Man. Know what I mean? And that's not what I want to support. Wasn't the second one crowdfunded? It might have been. It might have been, but this was a Searchlight release. You know? Fuck Eli Roth, for real. Remember Blue Pirate? I called out Eli Roth in that one clip that went viral. Guys, are you guys ready for it to happen? Does everyone want to take out their hammer at the same time? Hold on, I'm going to take some aspirin. Dumbass ass. Dumbass ass. But yeah, man, I think that Eli Roth, dude. I think that Eli Roth is one of those guys who should shut the fuck up and stop making movies, you know? Since he's such a fucking hack. And that's why I went to go see Super Troopers 3. Because I respect the director of this movie. I don't respect the director of that movie. You know what I mean? I think that's reasonable, right? Right? Pretty good. Thoughts?
And I stopped paying.
Was it ever really mine?
If love depends on billing cycles,
What happens after decline? Subscription active, but I don't feel alive. I